Hey, that's a good reminder. Could you hitchhike home? I'm doing yoga.
Nobody's there. No, there was a fire. All right, then I'm gonna come get you and you're coming back to yoga. Okay.
Yay!
All right. It's been a wonderful fire department. All right, I'll be right back.
Drive safe, do your breath. We'll have Shelby and a pretzel by the time you come back. She's like, wait, what? You said we were doing this together. These kids. No way, you're going to feel good. It's that good sore. It's that good stuff. I think I could find some music. These days sneak up on me. Yay. So, yoga, it's something we do all day long. We just don't realize it. And it's something we can do all day. It's things we do on the mat, we carry off the mat. And it's mostly just mind-body awareness. And how do we do mind-body awareness? We do it through our breath. So we usually start the practice in breath. It's called pranayama. Pranayama means life energy. And so when we learn how to re-sit again. So just sitting up in easy seat, however you're comfortable. If this feels like you have to put a lot into keeping your back straight, or if your hips are feeling tight, you can always roll up your mat. You can take these blankets I provided. Watch if you sit on it and you just kind of roll off, how it gives you this little lift. So much less effort I have to put into staying upright. And we just start to breathe. Because we're really reteaching ourselves how to breathe properly. Just noticing where your breath is right now. There's two main nervous systems with our breath. One is called the sympathetic nervous system. It's this chest breath. This, I'm panicking, something's chasing me, fight or flight breath. Somehow over the years, we've shallowed our breath where we're breathing in our chest all day long. No wonder why we have adrenal fatigue, why we're carrying stress. Then we have this belly breath. It's really not the belly, it's just deep down into the lungs. That's called the parasympathetic nervous system. What that is for is to tell your body, hey, I'm good. I'm safe. And this is the breath we want for yoga. This is the releasing breath. And how do we get there with practice? I invite you to bring a hand to your chest and then a hand to your belly. And when we breathe in now, feel this belly fill up like a balloon. Maybe it feels tight at first. You already get those good juju feels. And then we breathe in even deeper and really fill up this balloon. Fill up this belly and let it out. You can let it out your mouth, out your nose. Continue this, breathing in, breathing out. Look how our whole body kind of softened, how our shoulders started to drop, how our face maybe started to relax. This is us telling our body, hey, I'm good. I can let go. I can release whatever is not serving me in this moment. We like to pay attention to our breath in these classes because breath is present moment. It's not something we hold for later. It is the now, and the now is a beautiful moment because usually everything's pretty okay in the now, and this is where we hold our power. This is where we can control the decisions that we make. So when the mind wanders, we breathe in and we breathe out. Is he here?
He went to go pray, of course, when I was having
Oh, I'm like, that was so quick. I got him all ready. We're just breathing. You made it. Breathing in. Breathing out. Notice your breath through this practice. It teaches us a lot. It might move up in the chest when we're like, hey, what's going on? And then we notice that and we send it deep down. And that's us saying, hey, this is going on and we are okay. Bring those legs long out in front of you. This is not a practice that we are ignoring the tight spots. This is we want to pay attention. Maybe we peel this flesh away from our sit bones. We got these two sit bones and then we have this tailbone. We really want to concentrate on the alignment of the spine. So not forcing our head up, but just easing the top of our head up. Bringing the shoulders down. Where can we soften just a little bit more? If this feels too much on our lower back, we can bend our knees here. Feel how our core is engaged, but that doesn't mean the breath stops here. It just means we got to work a little more to send it down. And then we start to forward fold. When we forward fold, don't fold from your back. We want to keep a straight back and to hinge from our hips. So we inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, we just start to forward fold, just hinging from those hips. Let those hands lie wherever you are. Now feel where you are, breathing in. Exhale, see if we can hinge forward a little more. We're connecting mind and body, so really pay attention to what part just put the brakes on. And where we can send breath. Breathing in and out. 3 more times. Breathing in. I re-straighten my spine. I don't get up, but bring the shoulders back and exhale it out. Almost like we're starting to push out that old air. 2 more times. Breathing in. Exhale out. 1 more time in. Exhale, push out all that old air. We've used it. We don't want it anymore. We want all that new stuff. We gently come up. Legs nice and wide. It's pretty much what we do in yoga. We move the flesh so we can ground down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Feel it. We have this beautiful quality as humans that when we feel it, we can heal it. So breathe into that space that's throbbing, singing. Maybe it's crying a little bit. Take your right hand, inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, set it down. We can do anything with breath. Inhale, left hand, reach it forward. Exhale, set it down. Never force. Let the breath do the work. Inhale, right hand comes forward. Exhale, set it down. Last time, left hand, reach it forward. Exhale, set it down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Notice where we're holding any stress, any dis-ease. It might not be right in between these legs or these hips. It might be in our face or our shoulders. Soften them. Walk your hands over to that left leg and just feel. And then we slowly twinkle these hands over to our right leg. We like to notice the difference. It's another way that we stay present in the moment. We're not judging ourselves. We're just feeling it. And then we come up. We're going to take our left hand, your left hand. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, reach for your right toes. Now our shoulders are stacked. We're a little vulnerable here, so our breath comes into our chest, but send it, to the belly. Feel that sit bone starting to float off the earth and plug it down. Where can we make a little more space? Where can we soften? Play with your neck. Maybe you want to look down. Perhaps you want to look up. Gently coming up, both hands, inhaling. Exhale, we're going to tick-tock over towards this left foot with the right hand. Notice where the breath goes. It's natural for it to go into the chest, and it's like, hey, what's up? And then we say, no, we're okay. Breathing in deep. Breathing out, reaching right hand towards left toe, right sit bone, plug it into the earth. It's called rooting or grounding. Inhale, both arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Wide leg forward fold. Yes, breathing in. Breathing out. I invite you to set an intention here. An intention could be a wish, a prayer, a goal. Maybe it's a dedication for the benefits of the practice to someone else. If you're someone who doesn't really treat yourself, but you'll go the extra mile for a loved one, dedicate this for that loved one. Have it feed you, have it challenge you. We gently come up. Legs come out in front of us, knees up. It's not all oozy gooey all the time. We need to connect with the breath whenever there's that chaos, whenever there's that dis-ease. Boat pose. Tailbones down. How's the shoulders? Bring them down the back. Strong back. We don't want to round our spine because this keeps our core engaged. We use a dristi. It's a focal point in front of us. We stare at it. You can have hands out in front of you, hands to heart center, hands up. Boat, we're going to anchor boat, just some toes on the ground. Notice how the breath goes, whoop, and then we send it down, breathing in, breathing out. Let's go for a half boat. Legs come about 90 degrees. This shake is not telling you to stop. It's telling you that it's working. Use your breath in. Use your breath out. If your knees are a little bit up, nice. Soften the face. Legs come down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Straight spine. Come down. One more breath in here. Exhale, folding. And we come up. Boat again. I have a lot of favorite things about yoga. My most favorite is that this is a yoga practice, that none of us are yoga perfects, yoga professionals. We're all working on something. Use that dristi. Check our shoulders. Start deepening the breath. Half boat. So my knees are up and then I just bring my legs. Whoo! When they're out like this, it's harder. Bring it up. Tailbone down, crowns up. Breath in. Breath out. It's what I tell myself the whole time in my personal practice. Breathing in. Breathing out. Soften your face. We're welcome to stay here. We're welcome to try to straighten out these legs. What? Breathing in. Breathing out. You can hear the tremble in my voice. In. Out. Bring the legs down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold. Start to notice your fold. Is it A little easier when we're warming up the core, when we're releasing this low back. Third time's a charm. On our boat, we have choices on this one. Feet come up. We always have choices. We could have our anchored boat. Tippy toes are down. Hands to heart center. Half boat. Full boat. Breathe in here. Exhale, twist over towards your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist over towards your left. Inhale, center. Concentrate on breath. Exhale, right. When the body talks you out of it, we don't have time. We're breathing in. We're breathing out. We got it. 2 more, friends. Inhale. Exhale. Look at what our body can do. Inhale. Exhale. Come to center. Smile. Legs come down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in all that new, fresh, beautiful air. Exhale all that hot stuff. We don't want it. Gently coming up. Cross this. Tuck this right leg into your left. Look how what we learned from here. Sometimes we're just holding our knee up just because we have these toys around us if we need to support ourselves. Bring that chest over that left thigh. It's called chest to knee pose. Inhale, arms rise up. This just stretches out our spine. Exhale, heart comes down to that left thigh. Same premise. We never force. We use this beautiful breath within us. Breathing in. Breathing out. Your body's talking to you. Listen. Look how when you're like, okay, I think this is as far as I can go. And then I invite you to say, hey, I'm going to take an extra deep breath. I'm going to see what happens. In yoga, we learn that the obstacle is the path coming up. When those stop signs come up, it doesn't mean for us to turn around, don't try. It means, hey, let's see what's on the other side of this thing. Bringing the right leg up. Left leg tucks in. We get to learn how, hey, maybe one leg feels a little different than the other. If we need to support this left thigh, bring the chest over the right. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, we fold. While we're stretching and we're breathing, while we're connecting that mind and body, we're trying not to think, because guess what? That thinking does not serve us in this moment. Those errand lists, the to-dos, This is what we're doing now. We're breathing in. We're breathing out. Look where that tension starts to sneak in. All we have to do is notice it, and then our body says, okay, I'm going to release. Thanks for seeing me. Gently come up. Yay, we're doing it. Hands and knees, tabletop. All these shapes are kind of named after things yogis saw in nature or around. So we're a nice, strong table. We're not a sway back table. We're not a humpty back table. We're looking straight down. And then bring the top of your head to the top of the mat. Uncurl your tailbone and start to wiggle your tailbone and your hips back. These hands are really important. I cue it the blueberry. Like there's a little pretend blueberry right here we don't want to squish. It doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like this because we're putting all our weight here. It's just dispersing this weight where it gets a little suction cup under our hands. And we're stretching the back. How's the shoulders? We crisscross them. We bring them down the spine. Full cat-cows. What does that mean? It means we breathe in, belly drops, heart pulls forward. On our exhale, we round our back and we look through those legs. Connecting breath with movement. Inhaling, belly drops. Heart pulls forward. Exhale, we round it. We use this squish to kind of push out that old air. Do this on your own time. And really feel it. We're breathing, we're moving, we're not thinking. This is meditation. Check those hands, nice and strong in the earth. Come to neutral. Balancing table, excuse me. Balancing table. Right leg comes back, foot is flexed. We don't need to rush this. Make sure the right hip is in line with the left. Like we can put a little teacup here. Of course the breath goes up here because it's like what's going on, and then we send it down. Use a polka dot on that mat we're staring at, and then bring the left hand forward. Balancing table. Core's engaged. Breathing in. Breathing out. The obstacle's the path. When the mind says, okay, I'm done. So no, I'm not. I'm breathing. I'm good. Awkward airplane. Left hand comes to the left. Right foot comes to the right. Wow, feel this engaged core. Keep that steady breath. One more time. Set it down, hands and knees, tabletop, cat-cow. Breathe in, heart comes forward. Exhale, we round the back. Look how we forget about those hands. Oh yeah, that blueberry, don't squish it. Round the back. One more time. Coming to neutral, we use our dristi. It keeps us balanced. Left foot comes, foot flexed, all the way back. Maybe we want to make a little extra space back there. Nice. When we're ready, right hand, thumb side up, comes forward. And we deepen the breath, because we're okay. We're strong, we're good, we're connected, we're breathing in. We're breathing out. We're welcome to stay here. We're welcome to turn it up another notch. Right hand comes to the right. Left foot comes towards the left. Yes. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feel the engagement of the core. 2 more breaths. One more time. Exhale, come down. Yes. 1 cat-cow. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, round the back. A pose that's called child's pose. It means our knees come wide, our toes are touching, hips come down to heels, and then the heart comes down to the ground. Maybe forehead to mat. This is a resting position. Anytime we start to become disconnected with our breath, take a rest. There's a really important line between challenging ourselves and honoring ourselves. Breathing in, breathing out. For many, these pauses are the hardest part of the practice because the mind starts to wander. Notice when it does and bring it back. I'm here, I'm now, I'm breath. Pop up into that tabletop, hands and knees, strong hands. These wrists are the weakest area of our body, the weakest joint of our body, and they're the quickest to strengthen, so really press the fingers into them. From table, the old famous down dog, curl the toes, and then bring those hips up. Hang that head down. Just feel it. We're grounded in the hands, all the way up the spine, breathing through the back of the legs. Maybe you want to pedal out your dog or walk the dog. What that means is we just pedal those heels, 1, after the other. We're getting fresh blood to brain. Inhale into high plank, strong hands onto the earth, coming nice and long. Top of the head comes up, heels come back. This is your plank. You want to drop your knees, awesome. It's still just as much as a plank. On your next exhale, down dog. Inhale into your high plank, core exercises. Long and strong. Exhale, down dog. Third time's a charm. Inhale, high plank. Shoulders down. If you want to drop your knees, awesome. This is your hour. Breathing in. Nice and slow and controlled. Come all the way down to the ground. Oh, yeah. Elbows underneath shoulders. Palms out in front of us. Breathe with me. This is called Sphinx. Pay attention to all that earth underneath of us, that our thighs are touching, that our pelvis is touching. And then flip your awareness to your spine, that every breath, the top of our head's coming up towards the ceiling. How's our shoulders? Do we need to soften them? How's our face? Are we reconnecting with our breath? Bring both feet up. Just feel it. This body is here for us to tap into all day long. How often do we put all the concentration on us? Are we holding in our glutes? Are we starting to hold the knees up? See if we can drop it all. Supine stretch. We don't stretch our spine like this that much. Breathing in. Breathing out. Soften. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring those legs down. Bring these hands underneath of your shoulders. A little cobra flow. Inhale. Heart starts to come up. Keep your pelvis on the ground. And then exhale nice and slow. Keep your elbows tucked in. Come down. Strong hands on the earth. Inhale, heart comes up. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, connect movement with breath. You can get as flowy as you want with it here. Notice where we're holding tension that's not even related to the shape. How's our face? Soften it. How's our toes? Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. We got two more. In. And out. This shake in our arm is not telling us to stop. It's saying, hey, this is working. Slowly come all the way down to the ground. Take your right hand, tee it out to your right side. And you might want to peek at me real quick. I walk my right hand out when I roll over. Keep this hand straight out. And then I kick my left leg up. You can rest your head on the ground. You can make a fist with your left hand and rise it up. We're stretching this heart space. We're twisting our spine. We need a lot of breath. If you want something even more intense here, and it's always fun to play around, you can come out of it. And then you bring your hand like a goalpost at this 90 degree, and then come back into it. Ho hee hee ha ha. That is the cue for that one. Breathing in, breathing out. We have one of our main lymphatic systems here. Right there, right where that little soft spot is on the edge of our armpit. We have 15 liters of lymphatic fluid in our body. Only 5 liters of blood. This stuff is important to move around. Gently come forward. Shake it out. Round those circles. Shake that booty. Let's do a little core work again before we do our left side. Hands come back behind us. Yoga is all about finding the ease in the chaos. And we're going to pull these hands back and lift these legs up. This is a crazy posture. We're defying gravity, but tap into breath, and then where can we soften? Probably that face. If the mind's talking you out of it, don't even listen. We're breathing in. We're breathing out. We got 2 more. Get as high as you can. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more time. In. Out. Come all the way down. Goodness. Thank God this ground is here. Nice. Left hand. Bring it all the way out to the left side. And then we start to roll over our left side and we walk these fingers out with us. Oh. If we are shallow breathing, nothing's going to happen because our body is holding on to every ounce it has because it thinks it's in a fight. That fight or flight. Send the breath deep down. That's that, hey, okay, we can unload a little this here. We don't need to carry this with us anymore. Gently come in around to that belly. Just a little inquiry. See if you want to make that goalpost arm. Breathe in here. Exhale, roll on over. Ha, ha, ha. Isn't that interesting? Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Coming to center, child's pose. We push ourselves back, knees wide, toes touching, hips come down to heels, heart to that earth. Different things we can do in child's. I invite you to bring your palms of your hand together like a prayer hand, and then bring them up over your ear, over your head. It looks something like this. Maybe you walk one shoulder out and then the other. Notice if we're holding our hips up. Let's let it all drop down. Revisit your intention. Set a new one. You can always put a blanket under your knees for more cushion. And bring your knees nice and wide. See how these are? Then our belly gets to go in underneath, in between them. We're going to pop up into that tabletop, hands and knees. Yes, we always have these blankets we can put under the knees. We can always take our yoga mat and just kind of fold it over. Strong hands. Finger, thumb, don't squish our berry. Curl our toes. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Right leg just comes up to the sky. That's all we're doing. Breathing here in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Connect with breath. I'll bring this back. We just don't want it in the way. You're welcome. Bring that leg down. Left leg. Bring it all the way up. Nice and tall. Connecting with breath in and out. One more time. Go ahead, set it down. Slowly walk your feet towards your hands. So slow that we feel it all working. We're here in a forward fold. Half lift. What that means is we bring our hands to our shins and then check our neck. We're looking straight down. Top of the head's coming to the top of the mat. Check our tailbone. Uncurl it. Have it go to the back of the mat. Breathing in. Breathing out. Get nice and long in the spine. On your exhale, forward fold again. Come all the way up to the ceiling, nice and strong. It's called a reverse swan dive. We reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do it again. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise all the way up to the ceiling. It's called Utthita Tadasana, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold. Look how we're folding with a nice straight back, just like we were folding in the beginning of the practice. Inhale, half lift. Stretch out that spine. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise all the way up. Use these nice, strong cores. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. This time, in our half lift, tear our mat in half, right down the middle, without even moving our feet. Feel what that does to our backside, how it makes all this space in the sacrums. Tear it, tear it, tear it. Exhale, fold. Grab your opposite elbows and ragdoll. What that means is we sway to the left. We sway to the right. If there's any spot that feels a little stay there for a moment. Breathe into it. It's talking to you. It needs breath. Yoga brings light to the dark areas of the body. What are dark areas? Parts that need circulation. Parts that are holding tension. Parts that are having dis-ease. Inhale, halfway lift. We're depressurizing that brain. Nice and long and strong. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Feet come back for plank. Breathe in and plank. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Cobra, hands are under shoulders. Inhale, heart shines up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl those toes, bring those hips up. Inhale, you can walk, you can step, you could hop to the front of your mat. We come into a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. These are called sun salutations. What a beautiful day we had today, my goodness. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands come to the mat, feet come back for plank. Whoo, long and strong in plank. Breathe in. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra, heart comes up. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. Heave ho, we should call that one. Inhale, walk or step forward. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. If these thoughts in your head are not cheerleading you on, change them. I can. I am strong. I am here. I am woman. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Maybe we step, maybe we hop back on my one foot. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, heart comes up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Grab that left wrist, exhale over towards the right side. This is all you have to do here. Connect with breath. Set it all along this left side. Plug this left foot into the ground. We can always ground. Inhale, rise up. Look at the ceiling. On your exhale, have faith. These feet are on the ground. Start to back bend. Breathe in. Exhale, see if we can draw just a little centimeter more. Soften the face. Connect with the ground beneath us one more time. Inhale, rise all the way up. Grab that right wrist. Exhale over towards your left side. Send that breath all along this beautiful left side. Yes. Feel that right foot, plug it into the ground. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shake it out. I'm a little shaky. Feels pretty good. We have this thing called dristi. It's just like when we learn to ride a bike. Wherever we're looking is where we're going. We forget this because we're on the phone and we're looking like this and we're driving and we're doing all the things and we're never in the moment that we're actually in. And this moment is our sweet spot. This is where we hold all our power. So use that dristi. It's not low like this. It's just lowish so we can keep, I'm pretty much looking where that lighthouse is. And then bring the awareness up through your feet, into your legs. They're not super straight. We got a little micro bend in those knees. Check our tailbone. Years of us sitting, or us thinking these apple bottoms are cool, have shortened this sacrum of ours. That's no wonder why we have all lower back. Tuck the tailbone down. Look what that does for this lower front. It engages it. Breath in and out through the belly, even though it's engaged. We can still work the belly. And then play with your hands with our palms coming back. Look how rounded our spine is. And then bring the palms face up, face forward. Look how this kind of crisscrosses our shoulders down. Top of our heads coming up, tailbone down. Use the dristi, connect with breath. Take this right foot, and we can always get off the mat and grab a little wall if we need to. They're there. Take this right foot and anywhere above or below our left knee. So this is tree. This is tree. Our knee doesn't bend this way. Don't put it there. You can heave-ho this thing all the way up if you want. Steady breath. Rise those branches up. Steady breath in and out. If you want to challenge yourself even more, start to bring that dristi slowly up the wall. Maybe to the ceiling. And we bring it down. And we shake it out. Do we notice what we're doing? Yes, we're working on balance. Do we notice what's really happening here? We're not thinking of anything. We're not thinking of dishes or groceries or children or other people's children. We are just standing and breathing. This is what meditation is. It's being in the moment we're actually in. So if we need to dance those feet around, feel strong. I like to spread out the roots of my toes. Find the dristi. Start with that steady, that mountain pose. Palms are forward. This is the shape of all the yoga shapes. The alignment of the spine, tailbone tucks down. The steadiness of the breath. When you're ready, left foot comes up that right trunk. This is just as much tree as this is. And then we breathe. And then we bring our branches up. And if we're a way swaying tree in the wind, beautiful, because trees are not rigid. If they were, they would just snap in half. Trees are always breathing. They never hold their breath. If you want to challenge yourself even more, start to bring that eye gaze up. Whoop. And feel that world spinning. Close those eyes. And then we come down and we shake it out. Bring your legs nice and wide on the mat. We're going to face this beautiful this window of ours. 5-pointed star. Our arms are out nice and wide, pretty much right over our ankles. Breathe in here. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Bring that head down. Feel it. This body's talking to us. Half lift. Hands are on those shins. We're stretching out the spine. Exhale, fold again. Use that core, that zipper from the booty all the way up. Zip it up and come to standing 5-pointed star. Bring these hands behind us. Grab these palms. Inhale, pull these hands back. Exhale, forward fold again. Yoga teaches us to find the calm in the chaos. To deepen your breath, to soften your face, to connect. Use this core, come all the way back to standing again, 5-pointed star. Bring our toes out so they're in the same direction as our knees. And then we start to bend these knees over our ankles for temple pose, goddess pose, cactus arms. Check out the spine. This booty loves to stick out right back behind us. Tuck it down. Yes, we want that steady Tadasana breath. That steady in, that steady out. Focus on you. 3 more breaths. Maybe every breath we can get those hips down just a little bit more. 1 more time in. Exhale, see if we can get a little lower. Look at what's happening. Let's zip up that zipper, engage the core. Come all the way up, 5-pointed star. Yeah, shake it out. Come to the front of your mat. We're doing it. We're getting there. Arms rise all the way up. Exhale, fold. We're working our way back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Feet back for plank. Check your plank. If our booty's up, that's even harder. Get nice and long and strong. Drop your knees if you wish. Breathing in. Nice and slow and controlled, we come all the way down. Inhale, cobra. We're going to exhale into our tabletop. There's modifications in all of these shapes. We're going to do some hip work. Our O pigeon, we need it on our midweek. Right knee comes up to the right front corner of our mat. And if we want some extra cushion under these knees, we come out and we put some cushion on them. And then we get this right knee shin and we as parallel as we can get it. It's a really awful cue because even mine's at 45 and we just want our hips to stay forward. We want to stay on top of this left leg. And these things are probably screaming. So what do? We shush it just like a cranky baby. We shh. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can hold an active pigeon. You're welcome to come and sleep your swan. We're going to hold this for a minute. This is too much. We could always turn around and do it on our backs. this body's talking to you. It's telling, hey, pay attention to me. So send it breath. The deeper you breathe in, the deeper of a release we're gonna get. And then we're gonna come up and softly out of this thing, back into our tabletop. Oh. And we just notice the sides. Perhaps we cat-cow, stretch that heart forward. Round those spines. Then we get to play on the left side. We bring that left knee up to the left front corner of the mat. And then we inchworm that shin up. We want to stay on the top of our legs. We don't want to round. We want to stay up on the top of the legs, and we just deal with it. We just love it. We breathe in and out. Yes, and then we'll add this one. You can feel all those fibers, lengthening. You can feel the breath starts to come into the chest, send it into the belly. That's us telling our body, hey, I'm okay. Use these intense sensations to keep you here, in your now. You have it. Three more breaths. Then we're going to come up out of this thing and bring these legs out in front of us, just like when we started. Getting that flesh away from the sit bones. Shaking out those shoulders. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Let those hands lie wherever they are. Straighten the spine. Breathe in. Excuse me. Exhale, fold again. Last time. We're breathing in all that new air. We're exhaling out all that old stuff. We don't want it anymore. And then we get to lay all the way down onto the earth. Yes. One more shape before our awesome Shavasana. It's called bridge pose. Feet come flat on the mat, knees are up. See if we need to kiss our shoulder blades together. Open that collarbone. Lift those hips up into the air. And then just breathe. This is you giving back to you. This inversion. Softening our face. Having those knees and shin come towards the front of the room. And then nice and slow, uncurl your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we just let it all flop out. It's called Shavasana. It means corpse pose. It's not a rigor mortis, stiff corpse. It's that rest in peace. And then bring your palms face up. Because notice what that does. on our open, beautiful chest. Keeps the nerves of our hands from touching the ground. Keeps us, it's a symbol of surrender and also a symbol of receiving. And there's nothing to do here except not think. If a thought pops in, let it just pass through your mind like a cloud. Breathing in, breathing out. The mind wanders, it's what it does. So maybe focus on breath, focus on music, focus on the ground beneath you. kind of notice how when we're like floating, we're having that out of body, hopefully, and not that prison of that brain feeling. And we just start to bring it back. Maybe we do a little review like, wow, what just happened? Look at what I can do with my breath. Look at how calm I am when I don't think so much. It's called the chewing mind, the chewing brain, or the monkey mind, and it's just go, go, goes. But we are not the Energizer Bunny. We need to focus on these bodies. Get out of the head, get into the body. Tap into breath. It's this pool of peace we carry everywhere we go. And this stuff really takes hold off of the mat. When you start to notice, why am I feeling so anxious? Why do I feel like I'm spinning? Because we're probably in that panic breath. So deepen it. Take 3 breaths and just focus on you. We can do it anywhere. We can do it in the middle of the freezer section of the grocery store and people don't even know. It's called connection, and the more we connect to ourselves, the easier it is for us to connect to others. Maybe we give ourselves that full body stretch is how I like to end this practice, and I usually roll over to one of my sides and the rest of my head on that arm and tuck my knees to my chest and say, yes. I did it. I spent a whole hour on me. We'll meet in sitting whenever you're ready. I'm still shaking a little bit. I don't know from what, but okay, cool. Ooh, shake it off. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming and trying something new. Thank you for bringing friends, right? Friends bring friends. What a nice space to meet friends.
I'll let you know tomorrow.
We got a nice community here. And hey, if we're sore tomorrow, what did we teach? Hey, that's okay. Be aware of it, because we do have this self-healing quality, this divine quality throughout us. And it's just notice it, breathe into it. Okay. Keep it going. Keep on swimming. Ladies, that light and love in me honors the light and love in you. We all have light and love. It connects us. It makes us one. Namaste. I know. Thanks for tucking me in after a long day of work.
Yeah. I could have passed out.
Do it. It's a really big compliment. If someone falls asleep or cries, I go and give myself a gold star.
Maybe I won't snore tonight. We'll be sending you every day. Get to yoga.
Go to yoga. That's what my husband tells me. He can tell when I need it.